Douglas, great to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
What is so special about this version of Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, for me, there's loads of different things, but the thing that springs to mind straight away is that, you know, firstly, it's set in the original place. It's set where Shakespeare meant it to be set, and that's special because that hasn't been done for a while, and I think it's brave because often people they like to put modern twists on things these days. You know, on stage they'll set it in, you know, on a council estate, or they'll set it here, they'll set it there. So I think it's brave to sort of set it in its original setting, but want to take it to a younger audience.
Now, you talked about more modern versions, modern interpretations. Did you feel a pressure to live up to Leonardo DiCaprio's performance?
I mean, of course. I mean, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. I mean, he's one of my favourite actors, and I admire him more than anyone. But you'd go mad if you started thinking about that. So you have to try and forget about that, throw all that baggage out the window, and just try and create something anew with Hailee, you know, in the moment.
So you didn't just give him a call, right, Leo? Main man, what's going on?
I didn't. I was saying to someone earlier. I happened just after I finished filming. I was in a bar with him. He's friends with a friend of mine, Ray Winston, when we were shooting Noah.
Oh, casual.
Yeah, because they know each other from The Departed, and he was there and he was hanging out, and the most normal, lovely guy ever. But I didn't dare bring it up with him. I was like, too much to bring up.
And he didn't bring it up.
No, come on, I'm not going to pretend that he knew who I was or that we were doing that at that point. So, yeah, lovely guy.
Let's talk about the first kiss scene with Hailee Steinfeld. Was it nerve-wracking?
Of course, yeah, of course it was. I mean, it was actually the first thing we shot.
Oh.
The balcony was the first thing we shot, and so, yeah, there was a little nerve-wracking. But there's something sort of special about the fact that we are so similar in age to the actual characters. In the closest it's been, you know, we were 15 and 19 when we shot, and so for us it was something about discovering these things for the first time. You know, Romeo has experienced a little more, I think. You know, he sort of falls for girls quickly, but has never fallen in love. And Juliet, this is her first ever love.
Yeah.
So there's something special having, you know, Hailee, you know, at 15, playing this character, and sort of just experiencing these things for the first time and discovering this. And it's sort of, and it's an amazing shot. I remember where I take her mask off at the ball just before I kiss her for the first time, and she does this amazing thing where she just looks at Romeo with her eyes, and it's a totally natural thing, and it's this sort of thing of like a young teenager experiencing something that's totally new to her. And that, you know, I don't want to talk for Hailee. I mean, she's probably kissed loads of boys, or not. I don't know. Who knows? I don't want to talk for her, but you know, you could really feel this kind of. There was a newness about this for Juliet, and I think that's something quite special. And the innocence that we brought to this was quite interesting.
It's probably great then that it was your sort of first scene that you shot.
Yeah.
From that perspective.
Yeah.
Now you kiss a lot.
Yes.
In the film, was there a need for chapstick?
Oh God, there may have been. I can't remember. I shot over a year ago now. Yeah, we kissed a lot. Just a need for a toothbrush, probably.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you did. Keep your teeth nice and clean. Of course. Have you got any advice for anyone experiencing a modern-day forbidden love story? I mean,
yeah, that's why this film is still so relevant. People, I think it can, you know, whether it's on such an extreme level as this or not, it is still totally relevant today. And I mean, my advice is, in this case, communicate. That would help.
That would definitely help. I mean, we're living in an age of mobile phones. I was thinking when I watched the film, if only they had a mobile phone.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I hope this movie sort of can help young people feel less alone in that sort of crazy mad feeling that is young love, and that, you know, when you first fall in love, that chemical, you know, these natural chemicals that are being released in your body that you just have like, no, what is happening to me? You know, you feel, one moment you feel like the happiest you've ever felt, one moment you feel full of despair and pain and joy and confusion and all these things that you feel that blind you when you're young, like young love. And I hope if anyone's feeling alone and confused by these emotions, that this can sort of make them feel less alone.
Well, you really are a modern day Romeo.
Oh, thank you.
In other projects, how's filming going for Jupiter Ascending? That's with Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I finished that. I did one other film since then, and you know, yeah, I did Noah after this, and then I did Jupiter Ascending, which I did for most of the beginning of the year, and then I've just finished filming Posh. But Jupiter Ascending I had a great time with Channing and Mila, yeah.